Hey everybody, my name is Raven Symoné, and we're live on Facebook. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm very excited to start off. We have some questions from the audience, also known as your bedroom, car, living room, bathroom, school, wherever you are at the time. I'm sure you're going to be asking me questions, and I appreciate it. Let me just say this. Thanks to Facebook for bringing me here today, and thanks so much for handling the 360 live showing of the first episode of First episode of Raven's Home. I'm still getting used to it. Forgive me. And I'm old. My mind goes. Let's see the first question. Let's see the first question. Brian Sweeney asks, is Raven still the true master of disguise? We will see. As of right now, I'm just going to be honest with you, there's not a lot of disguises going on. I'm really just handling and dealing with the children, helping them get their lives on track, and me being a mom. We'll see what happens in the future. That was not a vision. That was just me, like, cleaning my eye. Okay. My man, Mr. Malone, asks, are you going to be singing? Because we know you can sing your behind off. Can we just talk about the sentence, sing your behind off? Like, that's a funny sentence in general in the English language. Now people are singing their butt bigger, but that's another conversation. I'm going to be singing the theme song maybe on the show, but I have been working a lot, working with the kids, working on the show, doing interviews, that I have no plans as of right now to do any music. But I still have Serafina and Cruise Control on SoundCloud. If that is not your taste in music, moving on. Talia Dubois. I loved your show growing up. Will the Boys in Motion make another appearance? That was my favorite episode. Ha ha. I would love for Boys in Motion to make an appearance. I also enjoyed them very much. We have an episode coming up very soon where we reference them. Wait for that. And who knows? I mean, the cool thing about Raven Baxter and the show as a whole is anything can happen. You know, it's half realistic, half supernatural. There's so many things that can go down. So, Boys in Motion. Hey, what if they were a hologram? A Boys in Motion hologram? Yes. Connor Booth asks, what is it like coming back to Disney Channel after so much has changed? Is there a feeling of nostalgia, or is it a completely different atmosphere? You know what? It's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of nostalgia, and it's a little bit of a different atmosphere. I was watching Disney Channel last night, and you know, I was on Disney Channel when I was 15. I started when I was 15, and I'm 31 now, so that's about 15, 16 years ago when I first started. And there was a lot more rules back in my day. Now Disney Channel got commercials sponsored by. They got like all kinds of stuff, and I'm just like, oh, this is amazing. But at the same time, the love and affection and the camaraderie of all of the people during the shows is still the same, which is what makes the shows and the network really cool, because we work in a short vicinity of each other. Casey Undercover is like 3 stages down. Bizarre Vark is close. Everybody's close, so we share crew and people. But I am one of the oldest Disney Channel alumni that came back to do another show. And that's interesting, because when I go home, it's just a different life. I feel like I'm turning back 15 when I go back on set. It's a long story. Did that make any sense to you? I'm sorry, Connor, if it didn't. I still love you, bro. Braden? Chenny? How does it feel to be doing Raven's Home? Is it anything like That's So Raven? It is a little bit here and a little bit there. Doing Raven's Home is a 4-camera sitcom, like That's So Raven was. I get to play Raven Baxter, like I did in That's So Raven. I get to work with Chelsea, also known as Annalisa Vanderpool, like in That's So Raven. But I got kids. I got 2 kids, and she has a kid. And we have neighbors, and you know, it goes back and forth. We have the same hair and makeup. We have the same light, same crew behind the scenes. We have directors that we've had before, but we have new writers and we have new cast members. So it's like a peanut butter and jelly smoothie. When you add a little touch of cinnamon, you're like, it's the same, but it's a little bit different, but it's still good. You should also make a peanut butter and jelly with a little bit of banana and honey with that. Take the jelly off and add the honey. That's good. It's the same. It's a little bit different, but you like it still. That's what that is. Milton Aaron Jr. asks another question. Here, are there any deja vu moments you or the cast have had while filming? Okay, since I'm coming back to Disney Channel. Deja vu moments mostly happen between me and Annalisa Vanderpool, who plays Chelsea. We didn't get to do it yet, and I really want to do it, and I had more of a premonition. I'm not, not like ravens, but just in general, like, because I'm a female, we just get them because we're awesome as females. But I want to do the Mickey Mouse thing, and I missed it because I was working, so I'm going to come back and do that. Other deja vu moments, when we had the first vision for the first time in the first episode, it was really interesting to be able to see all the cameras lined up again, and just going back to those days when I was underage. Good job. Moving on. This is a long sentence. Let me find this. What has been the most... Oh, sorry. Ayana Buckner? Hi. She says, what has been the most pleasantly unexpected thing about returning to Disney Channel? The most pleasantly unexpected thing, that they still had my posters up in the Disney Channel building. That was a long time ago. They've had how many Disney Channel original movies since? I think they reached I'm sorry. Can somebody help me?
100.
100. They've had 100 Disney Channel original movies, and they still have my movie. Thanks, Disney. I love you too. That felt good. He's like, where is it? Disney's always above looking down. Always. Don't worry, I had the tattoo. Okay, so here's the situation. That felt real good. And the people that work there in the building, there's still love. Because you can work for networks anywhere. And there's always, they call them the suits, right? You never touch the suits. But there's something about Disney Channel's building, 21st floor. I go in there. They got on some suits, but it's a warm, loving family environment. I hug everyone up and down. And that was very pleasantly unexpected. People grow up. Hey, I got this. I got one of these. Okay. Let's see. Oh, wow. I'm on here and I can see myself. Let's see. Ask Raven, Rudy Rico, what should we expect in this version of the show? You ain't seen the show yet? You haven't seen the show? You gotta go on Disney Channel app or DisneyChannel.com and go look at the last 2 episodes that have aired. That's pretty much the gist of what you're gonna see. And a lot more. Hopefully we get picked up. We'll see. I'm happy, Tori Reynolds, that they brought the show back too, because a girl needed a job, to be honest with you. Ask Raven. Oh, Carlos Martinez. Are we going to have That's So Raven released on DVD finally? Not gonna happen. You're gonna have to buy that on iTunes, bruh. It's on Amazon now, too. I bought it on Amazon because I had to buy my own series. It's okay. I'll just get that back. Ask Raven. Can you just say my name, please? LOL, I've watched you since I was a young child. Terry Harris. Hey, Terry. What you doing today? Did you have breakfast? Because I didn't. I had a coffee. I got my makeup done and my hair did. Hair done, everything. Not my nails. I didn't get my nails did. That was 2 weeks ago. I was busy. Brazil. Trust me, I am trying to get there. Now that I got a job, I got some extra miles on my Delta Fly miles, I'm going to get down there to Brazil as soon as possible. I love you, and I'll never forget that wall that y'all made. I really have to see that. Do you still talk to the Cheetah Girls clan, Taylor Lindsay? I just saw Adrienne Bailon in Las Vegas a little while ago, which will always love her. Jamar Branch, sorry, like explained earlier, no new music, but if I see people are enjoying the ones that I did put out prior to, called Serafina and Cruise Control, I might have something I can release soon. But music nowadays, I can go into it, girl, but I can't wear no leotard, so I might not be doing music. Oh my God. Let's see. Oh, I love this. Kim Janofsky, forgive me. I love you. Okay. My husband and I are very much enjoying your show. We watch it together. Let me tell you why I love that sentence. Since I've been in the industry since I was 3 years old, I've always had been It's always been instilled in me that anything I do, make sure it's family oriented. Make sure that you can be proud of it later as an adult, as a kid. And to hear that husbands and wives are watching it with their children, wives and wives, husbands and husbands are watching it with the family, that makes me so happy because, well, one, my mom and my daddy gonna be real happy because I paid attention, and two, I can be proud of it later in life. And I hope that, you know, it makes you laugh. I hope that you learn things. I hope that it makes you cry and it helps you figure out how to deal with things differently from a different perspective. And it's fun. I hope you're laughing. I hope you're laughing. Let's see. From Shireen Nay, I hope I'm saying your name right. What can you tell people who are older who still want to get into the entertainment world? Well, here's the situation. You always need a grandma and a grandpa, right? You always need a great grandma. You know, if Cicely Tyson can still work, girl, anybody can. All right? I'm just keeping it real. She's amazing. You need that. You always need that mature voice in there. So to get into the entertainment industry is, well, it's not as difficult as it used to be. I wouldn't suggest you go on Instagram and post those kind of selfies, to be fair. I'd suggest you get an agent and some acting classes and handle your business. Let's see. Will Raven's family, Jonathan Russell, will Raven's family be appearing on Raven's Home? I would also love to see you and Jennifer Lewis again. How funny to see Jennifer Lewis on That's a Raven. That means on Blackish, she plays my mama, but then on Raven's Home, she'll play my grandma. That is a interesting family tree. We should do it. You will be seeing some family members back and forth. Actually, Rondell Sheridan, who played Victor Baxter, came and visited the set. We'll try to get him on again. I got 2 more questions left. Stop. I'm not going to ask that question. Okay. Stop. Y'all, questions. I appreciate the love. I love you, but I got 2 more questions left. 1, go. That's not a question. That's not a question. I'm trying, Facebook. Really, Vanessa? I'm not going to ask that girl. You crazy. Shout out. Oh my goodness. Pick something. Chelsea Cole Phillips. Shout out, please. I love you and I've watched Raven since I was little and I love your new show all the way from Australia. I love Australia. Fantastic and beautiful. Last question. Statement. Oh, here we go. Zach Black. What is your favorite episode of That's So Raven? That will be our last question for the live Facebook. And my favorite episode of That's So Raven would have to be the one called Country Cousins Part 1 and 2. The reason I love it is because I get to play a baby the whole time, and I had fake teeth, and I was eating dressing and turkey out of a bottle. Who does that? I got to play a grandma, a father, and a baby, and Kim Whitley was on the show as well. It was one of my favorites. I hope we get to do something like that for Raven's Home. Thank you so much for joining me here at Facebook Live on my page. I hope you watch Raven's Home. Ooh, I didn't mess up that time. I hope you watch Raven's Home every Friday night at... What was that?
8.
What was it?
8.
8 o'clock! It's on 8 o'clock at night every Friday. And Descendants 2 is awesome, too. That was cool. Did you see that? I'm on the Whoopi Goldberg side. Did you know she was in it? Love you guys!